Hello everyone and welcome back to our weekly educational videos. Today our topic is support and resistance, how to draw them, and we will show you why they work and how you apply them on MT4. Quick disclaimer, as always, the information provided in this webinar is for educational purposes. Please do not take them as a financial advice. Do your own research before trading or investing. Let's see the point that we will cover today. So we will talk about the definition of what is support resistance, why does it work, rules to apply them, so based on what you plot those support and resistance, and finally we will go to MT4 to give you some examples about how to plot them. So what is support and resistance? Support and resistance are the most used concept among traders. It is the easiest technical indicator available for traders, where you will use them to know when the liquidity will go back. So let me explain more of this in details. So here you can see that we have the market is going up, reach a certain zone, and then drops, reach another zone, and then drops. So here obviously there are a lot of sell orders, and since the market could not move to the upside, we call this as a resistance. There is a resistance here. Okay, you will draw this resistance because most probably in the future will act maybe as a resistance or a support as this example here. Okay, so first you will draw the resistance and then you will see how the market will react to it. And based on this, you will apply or try to find trading ideas. Okay, so the main purpose of support and resistance is to give you trading ideas whenever the market approaches in another time. Let me erase here. Okay, so whenever the market could not break, if the market is going to the upside and could not break a certain level, we call it as resistance. Okay, some other people call it as ceiling. Okay, ceiling here. In case the market could not break a certain level to the downside, similar to this here, we call it as support, or you can call it as floor. So this is how you recognize a support and resistance. And what you will do is you will plot the support, and next time the market will approach it, most probably you will see a reaction either to the upside or to the downside. This is based on price action that you should learn about. Next, why does support and resistance work? Support and resistance work because most of the participants look at those areas, okay, especially the large traders or institutions. So this is where they put the huge order. So let's say this is a support and the market is going to the downside like this. The market reversed because here there was a huge buy orders. So this become a support area, and next time the market will come to this area or approach it, there will be a certain reaction, most probably a move to the upside. This is why also these levels are called psychological level. And similarly, if we're talking about a move to the upside when the market faces resistance, so here the big players or institutional traders put sell orders, and this is why the market tumbled. Okay, so most probably when the market will approach it again, it will behave similarly to here, maybe a move to the downside or at least a correction, and then the market go to the upside. At least you will see a correction or maybe a reversal. Okay, so everyone looks at those areas, so you should use them in a way to have trading ideas close to those areas. Maybe buying, selling, it depends on your strategy and your trading style. So this is one reason why they work, because every large traders and financial institutions look at them or use them for liquidity purposes. Everyone looks at, and they are used as entry and exit area. So example, as entry, so let's say we have this area here and the market is tumbling and we know this is a support. So in a way you can trade, but this is a very simple trading idea. Please don't take it as it is now. I'm giving you a simplified trading idea. You can use it as a way to buy here because you know most probably the market will be rejected here because last time was rejected. This is a support. Something happened like here it is. So what you will do is you will wait the market to approach it, and you know most probably there will be a kind of rejection, let's say a slight correction or even a reversal. So what you do is you use it as an entry point. You can use it for exit trades. What I mean by this, you will use it not for entry here, you can use it as a target profit level or where you want to exit the trading idea. So let's say we have a resistance here and the market rejected like this, and then the market is approaching again and entered around this area. So we have an entry here, you entered, and you know now that this is a resistance. What you do is once the market approach this area, you don't want to lose all those profit made here, you will exit here. Okay, so you will put your target profit here or maybe exit manually around this area. So this is why we call it as, you can use it for exit trades. Rules to find proper support and resistance. How to find support and resistance? There are three different ways. Here, the most simple way is to find at least two bottoms. So by linking two bottoms, then you will have a support. We're talking about bottom. So next time the market will approach, remember there is either there will be a rejection or a reversal, and sometimes for sure there will be a breakout. But the highly probable scenario is a rejection or a reversal. This is what most probably happen when the market reach a support, but also sometimes there will be a breakout. And another way is to link peaks, similarly to this idea here, but here we're talking about peaks to have a resistance. Okay, this is another way. Let me remove all these drawings. The second way is you will look where the market moves sharply. You can see it a lot on the market. Sometimes you will see this kind of movement like this. The market move like this and then move to the downside. So this you can, based on this peak, you can use it as a resistance. And similarly, if I'm talking about the support, based on one bottom, if the market moved hugely to the upside, you can consider this as a support. And then you will wait until the market approaches, then you will have a trading idea here, let's say. The third way, you will search for mirror level. A mirror level is when a key level is another name of support and resistance. Both of them, we can call them as a key level. So whenever a key level is playing a role of a support and at the same time playing the role of a resistance, so here it was playing the role of support here as a resistance, this is a key level. This is a key level. Once the market will approach it, will behave in a way, but based on the price action, you should execute a trading idea. Okay, so support and resistance are not enough alone to come up with a trading idea. You need also to use price action, maybe indicators, and many other things depending on your trading style. Point number 4, different approach needed for trends and range market. So to apply support and resistance in a trending market is different than a ranging market. We will not discuss this in details, but all you need to know now is to have a key level or support and resistance. You should connect two buttons to a peaks. Where the market moves sharply, you should consider a resistance or support, or using the mirror level, which this one here that I just talked about. Let's go to the sorry, to the MT4 to show you what I'm talking about, how to plot the support and resistance based on these 3 rules. So here I have BTC USD. What I did is I used the bottoms, I link the bottoms of these movements here. So we have 1, 2, 3. So what I did, I brought this and just linked them. Okay, disregard this area here, but let's say you are now in 2021, January 2021. So you saw that the market could not break this level to the downside. So what you did is I plot this support, and now the market, once it approaches this support, it made a certain behavior. As I told you, most probably you will see a rejection or a reversal. So we have 1, 2, 3 rejection and then the market reverse. Okay, but that doesn't mean sometimes you will not see a move under the support as a breakout. Okay, another a way to plot your key level. Here we have we have talked about support. Let's see how you will link peaks to get a resistance. So what I did here, I picked those 2 peaks and linked them by this. Okay, so let's say I don't know what happens later on here. I know that there was 2 peaks here. I linked them, and then once the market approached this resistance now, because we linked those peaks, we have a resistance, the market rejected it to the downside. Another time, and then dropped all the way till this level here, which is the previous support that we already made. This is here a fake breakout. Okay, so you might tell me, oh, but this is not perfect. The market went up and then moved to the downside. As anything in life, the market is not perfect. You will see a lot of fake breakouts or movement above or below the support level. You will not see exact movement. Once it touches it, it will drop. No, you will see some fake outs. This is here a small fake out here. We have here small fake out, little bit to the downside, little bit to the downside. Here it was more obvious, but this is a fake breakout because the market could not move to the upside. Let me give you an example of a sharp move. So in a sharp move, we will use just 1 peak or bottom. It's more than enough because the market moved hugely, and we can, let's say, take this area here. The market dropped. So if I draw a resistance here, it's more than enough because the market reacted to it here, and as you can see, the market reacted it to here, 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 here. So this drop here, you can use the peak by using this peak, you can end up with a key level. Okay, or even maybe this bottom here, you can just plot your support based on this bottom here, and then you can see how it is respected. Here we have a breakout, which is not common, as I told you, but it happens. Look how the market moved to the downside, went back to tested it, and here we might see a kind of a reaction. Either the market will go up again to the upside, or maybe it just tested and go to the downside. It all depends on your trading style, on the price action, how do you read the market. So everyone will look at this or takes a trading idea here, depends on his or her trading style. So big movements similar to this one here as well, sharp moves like this, you need to draw your support and resistance, you need just one bottom or peak. You can draw here, let's say this is a support here as well. So you can pick this, based on this. If the market went down, most probably will react here. Let me show you a mirror level. This is a mirror level. As you can see, the market here was acting as a support. So this is a sharp move as well. So you can consider this as a support level based on a bottom. And this is also sharp move to the downside. You can consider this alone as a resistance level, but in this case here, both of them, they are linked. So this is a mirror level where the market, where the level is acting as a support and the resistance at the same time. And then if we look to the right, either here or here, the market respected this area. So first you plot the level, and then you will wait for the market to approach this level to see how it will react, and based on your trading style, you will act or execute your trade. So yeah, this is it for today's session. If you have any question, please let me know on the live chat. I can answer your question. If you have any doubts, please let me know. Okay, seems there is no question. I would like to thank you to attend this webinar, and we will see you next week. Have a lovely day and see you next week. Bye-bye.